Okay, so here I am testing out the ZORO Rush deck again. I showed you all. Made a couple changes to it along with my actual deck. So figure we'll test it out here. I feel like I'm getting more comfortable with the play style of not overthinking, just thinking just enough to make things happen with the deck and just rushing. Even right there, I just kind of just resolve the attack, let it go. Don't even try and do more than I need to, honestly. I'm just going for exactly what I know works with this deck and what doesn't. And my only move is to just push forward. There's no defense, really. Like, I have a couple blockers, but the whole plan of the deck is just to keep attacking. So I got the Tony Chopper there. I even beat up my Nami to do some attacks just to bait his blocker to go out. I got the Bartolomeo there as my blocker, but they're just there because I know I'm going to go so ham with my attackers that I'm going to leave nothing, really. Like, my hand won't have enough counters to really do any work. So just heavy on the blockers to do my best there. Like, I'm gonna keep Nami. I'm gonna just let Tony take, because I know he can attack with Queen, so I'm feeling good with that one. I have Bart still there. You know, I drop the Gum pistol, get rid of his Queen. I'm like, all right, cool. I can just beef up Nami, force him to at least get rid of a counter, and then that's really what I'm working on here, is getting rid of his characters when I can, but forcing him to get rid of a counter by just attacking with 1,000. You know, if I attack his leader with just 5,000, he needs to get rid of at least 1,000. So if I can drain away his counters in hand, it'll do me a lot better off, you know. And I'm like, all right, bet. Use some blockers here. Same type of deal. Beef things up a bit. I bring out Shanks, but when I bring out Shanks, like in my head when I'm playing against Kaido, I know when I bring out Shanks, I have a feeling the next turn they're going to 10 drop Kaido, because if I'm at 9, they have 10. So that means Shanks has one good turn to really do some damage, maybe 2 before that 10 drop Kaido reaches out, because I know it's coming. Like, I just know, like, there's no doubt in my mind 10 drop Kaido's coming. So Shanks is there. Since he's not pushing any blockers, I'm able to just progress onto his life, really just push forward. He brings out Queen. I'm like, okay, cool, Queen's out, that's not a big deal. If she blocks, she blocks. She doesn't, she doesn't. You know, it is what it is. And I'm just waiting for him to make his decision. I feel like he's going to attack, add a bunch of Don to his king and try and attack Shanks, but I'm ready if I need to, just to ditch a whole bunch of counters in my hand to keep Shanks up. So I called it right, and he swings in heavy with 12,000, but it wasn't, you know, I didn't need too many blockers since Shanks is already at 10k. So now he's sitting there with no Don, and he just, you know, attacks leader, boom, no biggie, take the hit. And I'm like, all right, destroyed, right? Just take that out. Shanks puts this bad boy to sleep. And then I'm like, all right, so I can add a couple Don to ZORO, and ZORO can swing in. Now, I should have done the one Don to ZORO off get-go to give Shanks his extra 1,000, but sometimes I keep forgetting that it's a possibility. So I add the Don to him, beef up Sanji. And I'm doing all this knowing 10 drop Kaido is probably on the way. So I'm just trying to progress on his life as quickly as possible before Kaido takes hold of the field. So now he's at no life. You know, he does a counter there, and I'm like, all right, cool. When it is, yep, there it is. 10 drop Kaido comes out, nukes everything. He attacks there, and I got lucky with that one, because now I can just pull out Rush Luffy, and that's over. You know, even if he had there was nothing else left, because I was like, he has no blockers. So I was like, Zoro's going to get all the Don in this attack, and just went with 15,000. There's nothing he can do. And it felt good. I think that was my first win with this deck, and it felt great.